right, everybody. How are we looking? Interesting angle, but you know, I think we're gonna go for it. It's not terrible. Please do mind the mess. So the reason, if you guys have been watching my previous videos and kind of following my channel a little bit, you'll notice I haven't posted in probably about a month. And that is because we had some water damage at my place. And that's kind of what, got some construction over here, so please pay no attention to that. Just pay attention to Final Girl, because that's why we're all here, right? It's really, we're really here for Final Girl. So, do that. There we go. Let me also do this over here. Yes, today, if you guys are not aware, is Friday the 13th. And I thought it'd be really good to do a Friday the 13th Final Girl. And there's obviously no direct expansion to that, but I thought Camp Happy Trails is probably the closest thing we have to a Jason Voorhees. With that being said, I mean, we've all seen Camp Happy Trails. It's probably the most played expansion. It's the easiest to get a hold of, and it just, yeah. So I'm gonna do, I don't know if it's called extreme version, hard version, but we're gonna have our little cursor guy, instead of starting here on 4, we're gonna start him right here. So we're actually gonna be on this outer realm. So if we lose horror, it's actually gonna be damaging. I mean, obviously it is in regular Final Girl, but in hard, there's a little bit more strategy behind it, and I've actually never played extreme mode before, so I'm excited to get a hold of that. And who better to try it out on Hans the Butcher, or in this case, we're going to treat him as Jason Voorhees, because that obviously is who the killer is in the Friday the 13th movies. Well, technically it's Pamela Voorhees, but we're not going to get into specifics there. Right. Obviously, she's the very first killer in the first movie, and then from there we kind of get into the Jason. But okay, what am I doing? I'm kind of losing it here. Okay, we are going to. There we go. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Why is it not? There we go. There we go. Why are we in caps? Okay. All right. Let's see what happens. Okay, so we're just getting set up right now. Now that's kind of what I wanted to film, the setup, just to let you guys know that we are doing the Extreme Edition. I also have preset the Dark Power to be the Epic Dark Power, just to make it maximum difficulty today. I'm obviously harder killer, but you know, we're here with Hans the Butcher. I thought it was very, very fitting for Friday the 13th, so that's why we're doing it. So. And that way this gives people a little bit of time to come on in if they want to watch the stream. If not, I mean, that's totally fine too. Setup cards. A little shuffle. So my last video I posted was actually my most watched video I've ever posted on YouTube before, ever. And I've had actually a basketball podcast before and didn't quite get the viewers that I did on my last video. And I just want to say thank you guys. And it's not a crazy amount. I think we're sitting at like 140 right now, which is not a lot of views by any means. But you know what? It's the most views I've had. And I just want to extend my thanks and gratitude for you guys being able to tune into my channel and got some new subscribers out of it. And we will also not just be doing Final Girl. This channel actually started almost as a Disney villainous YouTube channel, and I've only posted one villainous video, so that kind of sucks. But tomorrow I'm actually going live again, and that one is going to be Disney villainous. I'm going to base that as like in honor of the new Disney villainous expansions that'll be releasing here in August. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm doing a ranking video of... I'm ranking all of the Fate cards, which is an interesting... I've never really heard of anyone wanting to do that. I don't know why I want to do it. It just kind of sounds fun. I don't even know if it's going to be fun, but it sounded fun. So I figured we would do a tier ranking video of all of the Fate cards and how they are detrimental to the villains. So I'd love it if you guys would tune into that stream as well. That one's going to be a longer one. I mean, I think there's 250 or somewhere around 250 Fate cards that we're going to be ranking. So it should be some good fun. We're going to come out and have some laughs. Wow, this is it. That's great. Okay, that's... What a terrible, terrible setup card. Holy cow. Okay, but yeah, it should be great fun. And I'm super excited about it. Really excited about it. Really excited to get back streaming. I have a lot of fun streaming with you guys and posting. I will be playing as Lori. But yeah. Since this is my first time streaming for about a month, I actually haven't played for about a month as well, which kind of sucks. So if I'm iffy on the rules a little bit, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, great. If I'm a little iffy on the rules, that would probably be why. All right, let's give these a little bit of a nice little mix up so we're not cheating in any way. I like to do this on camera because I don't feel like most people... I mean, if you're going to cheat in Final Girl, I really don't feel like it's going to be on the final health token. I feel like that's... I don't know. I think it's pretty kind of cowardly and pathetic. So, but I do like to do it on screen just to give you guys a visual that I am not cheating. And if you do cheat, it's a solo game. It doesn't really matter to me. It just matters to you. I think we're gonna go. Just quick again. Let's see. If you guys are watching in the chat, come on. Feel free to talk. Give me feedback, give me questions, anything you guys want to talk about. I mean, it is Friday the 13th, so we're here to spookify this little stream, you know? This is a weird angle that I've kind of got it at, but that's alright. It's kind of more of like a slanted angle, but that's alright. Once I get a better opportunity to get some more better equipment, I'm definitely going to be doing that. Also, my next stream will be... should be a little bit better quality. But, yeah, I think we're good to go. I just say we get started. Again, we are doing the Extreme Edition. Again, feel free to talk in the chat. I'd love to hear you guys' voice. I'd love to hear, well, not your voice, but you know what I mean. Whoa, jeez Louise. Already taken my damage out before we even started. Is that the kind of game we've got going on? But what's your guys' favorite scary movies? You know, the very common phrase. What's your favorite scary movie? I'd love to hear what you guys' favorite scary movies are, and leave them in the comment section, and let's have some scary discussions. You know, but in the meantime, let's do a focus and see if we can actually get away from this scariness. I will discard. We'll lose a time. We'll increase the horror right there. Let's see. I do kind of want to walk, just because I got all those people bundled up. Let's do it. Let's walk once, I think. Let's see where we go. There's one success. We'll lose a time. And we'll go right here. Let's try to walk one more time, see what we can get out of it. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is a fail. So, I do think I am going to move. So I'll move, I'll lose the time, and then I'll take a damage. Actually, it's 2 times, isn't it? Shoot! Okay. Okay. I think that's it. We got 2 to spend. Let's grab a sprint, see if we can get some people cleared off a little bit. Oh, event. I always forget the event. Let's do it now. Choose 2 of the following spaces. The utility shed, cabins, or docks. This is called the secret tunnel. And place a secret tunnel token on each. Okay. You may move between these as if they were adjacent. Enemies cannot use secret tunnels. That's kind of nice. So we're going to come over here to the secret tunnels. Let's see. There it is. So you got, what was it? Utility shed, cabins, and docks. So we're at the dock. And the utility shed and the cabins. I'm going to pop them here. That way we can go from here to here. And if I'm not mistaken, victims may follow as well, which is pretty legit. All right, now we will officially start. Let's go. We reveal horror. He wants flesh. He wants flesh blood. I mean, I'm sure he does, but in this case, he wants fresh blood. If there are no victims, discard this card. So he's going to target a victim, move twice, and then attack. So he is moving only once. Or I mean, one space. So he's going to go 1, 2. So he's going to get here, and he's going to have his first victim of the night. So we'll increase bloodlust right there. Not a good sign already, but oh, we didn't even. Yeah, see, this is where I'm kind of iffy. I forgot to even do this thing. I mean, it didn't really matter in this situation, which is nice, but I did technically forget to do that. But yeah. So now it's back to us, and we can totally sprint. Let's see. Let's reset this back to 6. Yeah, let's sprint. Now we're going to hope for at least 1 natural success so we can... I guess we can technically free... Come on, give me 2 successes. That's what ideal. That is not ideal in the slightest. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this 4. I'm going to go down to 4, take a damage, and I do move up to 1 space, so we will take him and we will free him. Because in doing so, actually increases, or I should say decreases horror. Which is lovely. I'll take that any day of the week. But that does end our turn, so we cannot play this focus. Even though we can play the focus, we can't because my turn has ended. Which is okay. We've got 4, so I'm going to grab my free cost cards. I do think I'm actually going to grab another sprint. So that's, still got 2 remaining. Do I grab a couple close calls, a search? I could even grab a guard. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? No, we'll be good. Let's grab, I'm going to grab the 2 close calls. I feel like those are going to be a little bit more handy. And we'll pop a sprint right here. And that is my turn. We reset. He's going to target and attack. Nothing happens. We're going to flip the terror. Draw the top card of any item deck. Lovely. Maybe things are starting to go our way. I do think I kind of want the bear trap. I think it's very thematic. And this has no hand, so it's going to go in the backpack. This is pretty cool. So this is one you can kind of plot and plan for. You spend 2 to place a bear trap token in your space. Obviously, we can't do it in the lake because that would be dumb. Discard this card, and if the killer enters the space, he takes 2 damage. So it's really nice. And where is he? He's supposed to be right here. So I mean, he is kind of getting close, and that's kind of scary. But I don't think it's enough to make me warrant. I'd like to just kind of sprint over here, escape over here, plant a bear trap or something in that general area. But let's first start with a focus, because I want to get in that green. You gotta get that green section, baby. I will discard. Let's do a weak attack and short rest. Actually, I'm actually going to do a weak attack and a close call, because I kind of want to heal up this turn. So we'll lose the time. What did I just roll? Okay, focus. Yeah, let's do the short rest right now. Just while I have a little bit of a breather. You know, I'm just kind of camp out by the exit. So let's just kind of see what happens there. Okay, not bad. I'll lose a time, but I will gain back a health. So we're almost maxed out. Should we sprint or should we focus again? I kind of want to focus again, because if I have an opportunity to get in that green, I kind of want to take it. And we do. I can discard. I don't think I'm going to. I'm going to lose a time. We'll just go into green. So we're now in the green, which is nice. All right, now we're going to sprint. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's not what I wanted to see. And I could technically, no, I'm just going to, I would like to move 3 spaces. 1, 2. Ooh, that's risky. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do it. I'm going to discard a walk and a close call. Or do I just close call it and just see if I can... No, this will be fine. So to convert this to a success, so I will lose the time for the walk, or for the sprint. And I'm going to go 1, 2, and 3. And I'm going to take these guys with... Let's see, 1 sec. Can I do it at any time? Yeah, that's fine. And then I'm going to play a walk, which I don't like the idea of doing, because I was going to do... let's see. No, we got to get out. Let's see. No, we're going to go this way. We're going to have this. We're going to go 1, 2, grab them, and 3. And then we'll walk, try to get into safety. I was going to try to plant the bear trap around here methodically, but I just couldn't quite figure it out. And I could have placed it here, because I'm sure he'll go here, because he would target them before he targets them, because there's majority of victims in here. But, you know, I'm just going to try to be safe, try to get these 2 to safety, and there it is, right there. And we only lose, which means we can't get anything. Okay, but that's okay. Let's see. Actually, no, we can, because I'm going to go here and here, which is going to go bing, bing. So we're back to 5, which is awesome. I am going to grab a... Do I do a distraction? Let's see this. We're going to grab a sprint and a distraction, I think. Or do I grab an improvise? We're kind of not really... No. Just in case we lower horror... In case we lower horror, or I guess increase horror, I want to have that readily available. Cool. Cool. Alright. He's going to target, attack, nothing. So we're going to go over here. If there are no victims, discard. But there are. It's called Run for Your Life. All victims that are not in your space must panic, which is everyone. Which could be bad, which could be... So we're going to roll 4 for these 4. So we got 4, so he'll come over here. We've actually got 2 4s. Okay, so he will also come over here, which is actually not bad at all. We got a 1 and a 6. Which is interesting. So this guy's going to stay there. 6, he's going to move into the space with the killer. Because he's kind of dumb that way, guys. He doesn't have horror movie smarts. So he's going to die, which is totally fine. I mean, it's not fine, but what are you going to do? It really... Oh, man. Okay. Horror didn't... Okay. I did not see that. Now we're going to target and attack. Yep, so Bloodlust's going to go, so the horror will increase. And then he's going to target and move. So he's going to go in this space, which is not good. Now it is our turn. So yeah, this is kind of why I grabbed the distraction. For this purpose... This resets. Perfect. So we're actually going to increase time, and this, and that. That was beautiful. All right, now we're going to sprint. Or we're not going to sprint. Okay. Wow, that was bad. Okay, we are going to move up to one space. I am going to move in here. Call me crazy. I know. Oh, this is not good. I probably could just go over there and go to the utility shed and start. I want to save him. Let's save him. So we're going to lose heart. We're going to lose 2 time. That's the end of my turn. Okay, we've got 7 to spend, which is absolutely awesome. I grab a retaliate. Is that what I want to grab as a retaliate? Probably not, because I find it highly unlikely that he's going to hit me right now. Unless it's target me, which, you know. I will grab a guard, just so I'm not completely, utterly useless. We got 5 left, which we can grab. We can grab quite a bit. Let's do... Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to grab a search. And then 2 close calls. And which means we'll have 1 left over, but that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We are golden. Sprint. I really wanted to grab a sprint so we could try to... Oh, man. I don't care. It doesn't matter. He's going to target and kill. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. Oh, you know what? You know what? Before that, no. I'm not going to grab... I'm only going to grab 1 of these, which would leave me with 2. And I'll tell you what. I'm going to actually spend 2 to set my bear trap. I'm actually going to set the bear trap in here. Yeah. So the bear trap has been set, which is awesome. He is going to step foot in there, which is great. Okay. Now, that makes logical sense in my mind. Yeah. Setting the bear trap. We see he's coming. We pull the bear trap out. That was a terrible bear trap sound. Now we have his turn come. We've got... See? Wow. Never mind. He's not moving this turn. Wow. What? Oh, that's kind of sad. Out of like every card we could have pulled, it had to be the one where he did not move. Which, I mean, makes sense. But, I mean... I have a feeling he's going to come this way at some point. Hopefully. Hopefully I didn't just set the bear trap for nothing. But on the plus side, no one died. So, I mean, I can hopefully, depending on how I roll, free these 2 victims. But now he is really, really moving. He's not just, like, moving. He is moving, cruising. Okay. Well, with that being said, I am going to walk. Because... I really want to try to free these guys. I'm hoping to get 2 successes, just like that. I'll still spend a time. So we are going to go 1. We're going to drop these guys off. We're going to health back. And then I can move 1 space, or I can take an action card. Let's take an action card for 2. Let's take a sprint. And then I have that second one, so I'm going to go into the dock. And now we can fully kind of move around. You know, yeah, I think he's still closer. Okay, so now, do we sprint or do we just walk? Let's just walk right now, see if we can get to that. Whoa. Honor system, guys. Honor system, right? Are we playing by honor system? I'm going to re-roll, And if I do not see at least one success, I'll know that I made the wrong decision and I should have cheated. Okay, great. Okay, so we'll lose the time for the walk, which is fine. We are walking, so 1. I'm only going to use the 1 because I am going to search here. Do I even want to search here? We're on the utility shed. Actually, we don't know, so let's do it. Okay, I mean, I could take a top card, or I could close call it. Do I want to close call it? No, I don't think I do. Let's just do the 1. So we'll lose the time to search, and we'll pull. We get a archery bow. Sweet. Beautiful looking archery bow, and Lori is apparently an archer, so this is actually 2 hands. So it is a ranged attack, which is pretty dope. And I just get to use it. I don't get to modify any action card, which is nice. I just get to use it. But I am obviously not 1 to 2 spaces away. I am well more than 1 to 2 spaces away. Cool. Now I think we're gonna sprint. We're gonna sprint and try to save those pesky teenagers who are at make-out point. Gotta interrupt their make-out session because they're gonna die. And if they don't like that, then they can die, you know? This is a sprint, so I kind of want to weak attack and short. Actually, weak attack and focus. We might use the short rest. We'll see. So I think I was at 3. So we'll lose. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Hey guys, stop sucking face and let's hightail it out of here because there is a crazed pig killer on the loose. Hopefully they listen to me. Unfortunately, I don't have another way to move. So that's fun. So with that being said, I do think I'm going to end my turn and not use short rest or focus. I'm going to use the 2 to grab a sprint so that I can hopefully try to... I don't think I can take him to safety next turn. 1, 2, 3. I can with a perfect roll, and that's also pending if I get my horror increased, which I do not want. Okay, his turn. He's going to target, attack, nothing happens. All right, we're going to flipperoni. Fire! We're going to roll a die. Die of death. Destiny, a 2. So the cabins. Okay, oh, really close actually. So the cabins are going to be engulfed in flames. All victims of that space are killed. Discard all items in that space, and if anyone... Great. So nothing happens because I don't believe there's actually a fire token. Because it's not really a... I guess it's just an event. Oh, shoot. Okay. Like an event, so... Not bad. That was literally like one of the best things that could have happened. Cool. My turn again. I'm liking this. You know, this is not as hard as I thought it was going to be. Knock on wood. And he's not even going to get to his epic dark power, which is kind of busted that he's not. I mean, technically he could if he like, no, let's do this. Let's go right now. We're going to sprint, folks. And we're hoping for 2 successes. Or a way to get 2 successes. Like that. We are going to discard short rest and focus to convert that. So we'll lose the time. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3 off to safety. So we're going to be able to move 1 space. And then I believe, so we can flip this over. And for each additional victim, we actually get an increased time. So now whenever you are in the same space as an enemy and inflict damage, do an additional damage instead. I love that effect. Okay, so we got to move a space. I mean, this is end game, guys. This is end game, and he hasn't done anything. He hasn't done nothing. So you do get to move. Yeah, let's just move here. I might just stop there. I'm actually gonna grab these, of course. Let's grab Furious Strike and a Close Call. Yeah, you know what, dude? You're not scaring me at all. go back to your slaughterhouse, buddy. And I've got the archery bow. And I do believe, and I could be wrong, and if I am right or wrong, correct me or tell me that I'm right. Can I use this like as many times as I want? Like, can I start my turn? It says it costs 2 time to fire an arrow. Can I just spend 6 time to do the 3? That I don't know. But, the sucky thing that I don't like about Lori is she's an archer. Like her literal figurine has a bow and arrow in her hand. I do apologize. I'm meaning to paint these guys, but I just haven't got around to painting them yet. She has a bow and arrow, so she's an archer. Where was I? But the archery bow, I have to be 1 or 2 spaces away, and this is whenever you're in the same space. It just would make more sense if you did more damage with the bow with Lori's effect, but you know what? And maybe Lori's bow, because I know there's a little envelope that if you can use Lori's archery bow, and that one might be a little different. I need to double check on that, but... Okay, it's my turn, is it not? Or is it his turn? It's his turn, because I just bought the Furious Strike. Okay. Yeah, you're not scaring me, dude. Heck at all. Okay, now he's getting a little scary. Hans wants me. He's always wanted me. Target Final Girl, move. And if you guys remember, he is moving 1 additional. So it is a good thing we have the guard, because he will be attacking, because he goes 1, 2, 1, 2. So yeah, he's going to attack. And I debated getting Retaliate or Furious Strike, and I think I feel pretty comfortable getting the guard instead of the Furious Strike, because now on my turn, or excuse me, I feel confident getting the Furious Strike instead of the Retaliate, because now on my turn I can hit him. And I can even hit him, run away, use my bow, and hit him again. Hopefully. Okay, I like that. Ignore it by 2. He's only doing 2 damage, so I'm not going to convert this. I'm just going to take the 1 success and reduce the damage by 2, so he's not touching me at all. Guys, he is nothing. Hans the Butcher is literally nothing. I thought this setup was going to be bad with the 6 guys all camped out. He didn't do nothing. You hear that, Hans? You are a phony. You are a fake. You are crap. You are nothing to the likes of Lori, archery god. Okay, yeah, let's attack him. I mean, let's go for it, right? Okay, that's not what I was hoping for, because that ends our turn. So I am going to close call this. Call me nuts, but I am going to close call it. That's exactly what I'm hoping. Well, it's not exactly, but we are going to discard a weak attack and a focus to do 2 damage, and we're actually dealing 3 damage because of Lori's effect. And we also increase, so we increase time. And now let's walk away, see what we can do here. That's not what I was looking for. Okay, we're going to discard that, and we are going to move 1 space away. Oh, this kind of sucks, actually. No, that was bad, because now I can't grab a Retaliate or anything. No, we won't do that. We won't walk. We won't walk, people. I am going to, so I've got 5 to spend. I could... I'm going to discard a walk to get me to 6. I'm going to grab a sprint and then a Retaliate. And the focus and the short rest. Great. You ain't got nothing on me, bro. You don't scare me. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. His turn, he's going to target and attack. I did not really consider this. I forgot that he could technically attack again. So I should have grabbed a Retaliate and a guard. So I kind of fudged there. And I'm not going to go back. I'm putting it in Fate's hands right now. I'm not going to go back and be like, okay, I'll put the sprint back and try that. Nah. We're in it to win it, my guys. We are going to retaliate. And we could possibly do damage here, too. Okay. I'm going to discard a close call. No, I'm going to discard short rest and a walk. I think close call is going to be nice. So we're ignoring all damage, and then not just doing 2 damage back, we're doing 3 damage back. See, you ain't got nothing. You weak sauce. You are weak sauce. However, here we reveal the tarot card. Place Hans with the furthest possible target. Well, he's already there. Oh, this is bad. So we are going to increase horror and also draw another horror card. Or tarot card. If there are no victims, discard and draw. Here we go. Okay, this is actually crap. Oh my gosh, he's just standing there. Menacingly. It doesn't say menacingly, but it's great. So, that was pretty busted. Good move, I guess. Good move. What are these? Did I forget to grab these? No, I didn't, because this, yeah, that's right. Never mind. So it is my turn now. And, kind of scary. Yeah, let's sprint. I'm only looking for 1 success. I'm just looking for 1 success. Or 3. Oh my gosh. I think I'm only going to take the 1 success, though, which actually sucks. But I'm only going to take the 1 success to move 2 spaces away so that I can use my archery bow. Let's put a little peg there to know that I've done one of them. So unfortunately, I'm only doing 1 damage. I guess I could technically... Can I do the rest? I mean, I guess I could. But I do want to get some defense. So with that being said... Oh shoot, I shouldn't have even rolled that. You know, I rolled a success. I should have only rolled 2 dice. I totally fudged that. Okay. That's okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend 2 more to do 1 more damage. Alright guys, late game's getting a little scary. But he ain't got nothing on us. Just brush it off. Just brush it off. Hans ain't gonna touch us. What a phony baloney pants. And then I'm actually gonna discard. No, I'm just gonna grab guard. Grab these. These go back out. Yep. And the next turn we will just try to I don't really know. We'll think about it when we get there. But it's his turn. He's gonna target and attack. But he's not in our space. So now it's going to get kind of scary because after this turn... Oh my gosh! Okay, it's actually getting real now, guys. It is officially hit epic mode, and this is where it all craps out. We do get to place a victim in the cabins. Luckily, the cabins are not currently on fire, or else he'd be just dead. But we get to increase horror by 2. So we are now in the red. So this is actually... In a way... This is not, I mean, the extra victim coming on is actually huge because from now on he targets him most likely unless it's obviously specific me. Oh no, it's not unless it, we'll have to see what that one is. But what I need to do is I think I need to get to the utility shed, go to the dock because I can use that secret passage and load the frick up. Okay, it is my turn though. Actually, at the end of the panic phase, we get a reveal. The grand finale, darker, darkest. Man, this artwork is so nice. So it is still targeting him. So at the start of his turn, he will go after the victim, which is nice. He gets to move twice and then attack. And then I actually get to, oh shoot, I didn't see that. Draw a second dark power card when this one is revealed. So this is actually garbage because since we didn't get to use this dark power card, we do get to use, let's put this right here. Where are we floating at? Why am I like drawing a blank on where all these cards are? It's the tarot deck. Why am I? There they are. I got my. So he wants blood. I'll tell you that right now. He's gonna want some blood. And he just might get it. So these are the Dark Power cards. Obviously we didn't get to use this, so we're gonna shuffle them up a little bit. Show you guys that I'm not cheating in any way. Heck, I'll even show you guys. Maybe you guys get a good luck. Now I don't know. I imagine it plays it. Draw a second Dark Power card. I imagine you just play it. So I'm gonna pop. Let's see. Okay. Oh my gosh. I just realized that that's totally a form of cheating. I can just totally look at my camera. Ha 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 ha. I'm all like, here, let me put this here so that I'm not cheating. And then I literally look at my laptop. I'm like, oh look, I can see my cards. Oh crap, I can see my cards. We're gonna pop this guy. Feed. Okay, this is not bad. I don't think this is actually bad. I'm just gonna pop it right here though. For each victim that Hans kills, he recovers health. So there's only one victim on the board. So this is actually, honestly, probably the best Dark Power card that could come out right now at this opportune moment. I really want to find a way, because you guys can't even see up here. I just barely realized you guys cannot see like the top of up here. No. Okay, well, let's just do this. Take that. Friction. That didn't make any sense. Okay. Yeah, look at that. I mean, that's not much better, but it's going to have to work. Okay. That's his turn, right? Okay, we're still in the red, which is terrible. I am in a focus. We're only rolling one die, which is scary as heck. Come on, please be something I can... Oh, yes, it's a success. We'll lose the time. Now we're in the white. Okay. Do I just do another focus just to do another focus, or do I... Yeah, I need to do another focus. That's not good. Let's do this. Okay. I don't think I needed to do that. Second focus. Actually, I probably did. Yeah, it was good that I did that second focus. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. Let's walk. Let's try to get to the dock. With 2 successes, please. I'll take the 1. So we're going to move 1. I've got a guard. Let's grab a sprint and a close call and the free costs. And then next turn, we're going to try to load up. I probably could have attacked him, but then I couldn't have bought anything. So that's kind of my mentality of why I did not attack him right there. But so that's my logic at that point. He's going to target, move twice, and attack. So he's got plenty of space. He is going to get this guy. So the horror will increase. We do not reveal a tarot card. And we're good. We're golden. That's it. That's it, folks. That is it. And the best thing, even though he's moving twice, he's only moving like 2 times, which is great. So I've got time, I think, to cover my butt a little bit, try to get some cards played. Do I sprint or do I just walk? I think I just need a... Oh, I need a sprint, huh? Because even with the 1 success, yeah, let's do this so I can try to get 1 success. Oh my gosh. We're going to use close call. Oh my gosh, dude. Holy, this was not 1, 2. That did not go at all how I planned. That was absolutely... I was hoping... Wow. What a failure of a turn. Wow. I'm going to spend a 3 for a distraction. Sue me. I almost said screw me. Yeah, that was bad. That was terrible. His turn. Target. Move twice. So 1, 2. Let's see if this is actually... So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this has got to be closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's closer. Okay. Now, technically, I could just go right back to the utility shed, which is kind of possibly what I'm actually thinking, to be honest. With this current hand that I have, yeah. Let's first start off with a distraction. And try to get... If I can get 2 natural successes on this roll, it would be absolutely incredible. But you know, this is Final Girl, and that never happens. So, yeah, see, just like that. we'll do a weak attack and a focus. So we'll get increased time by 1, decreased horror by 1. Let's try to walk right now. And that might actually be all I do, to be honest. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's... So I literally could just keep going back and forth, which is actually kind of snatched. Okay. I don't actually think the word snatched actually worked in that sentence, to be honest. Okay. I've got 6 to spend. Do I just suck it up and just grab the critical blow right now just to grab it? I think I will. Just so that I have the critical blow. And then these. And then next turn I'll get probably the retaliate. And maybe another distraction if I can do something. So yeah, I think we're sitting pretty comfortably right here. His turn, target move, 1, 2. I could just hightail it right back to the dock, which I actually totally might do. Do I even have a walk? I do have a walk, okay. Let's walk. Some of y'all may be calling me a coward right now, and that's totally fine. In the wonderful words of Starscream, sometimes cowards do survive. So that's what I'm talking about. So we'll lose 1 time. It's always on rolls that I don't need 2 successes. We are going to go 1. And I am going to go 2. I will discard short rest to get back up to 6. Right? Let's discard a focus as well to go back up to 7. Yes, so for retaliate and distraction. That's what. Aha. See, I knew I had mentally something that was going on in my head. Okay. Fix that. Target move. So now he's in a pickle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, jeez. Almost gave him 3. So now we're in a situation where the secret passage is not beneficial, which is totally fine. I think I'm actually set up. I think we're good. I'm not scared of losing this. I think I was scared when I was in the red, but now that we're out of the red, I was totally playing coward, man. That was absolute garbage. That was doo-doo. Let's go distraction here. You know what? Screw it. That's what I'm talking about. Honor system. Screw the honor system right now. That was a clean roll. Yeah, let's discard weak attack, and actually I'm going to discard a walk. I don't plan on moving. So we're going to bump this up 2. We're going to bump this up by 2. Yeah, screw the honor system. Just for craps and goals. Okay, yeet. Okay. I am going to focus one more time, though, to see if we can officially get back in that green and hopefully stay... Oh, nope, I can't. I can't discard any of these cards. I cannot discard any of those 2 cards, so that was a waste. That's okay. We're at 6, which is still absolutely awesome. So I'm going to grab a Furious Strike. Let's grab a guard. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we've got this. We've got this, folks. He does not scare me. He's a pony. He's a pony. Target move. 1, 2. He's 1 away. You know what? Let's unload, I think. I only got 1 more. But let's do it. We're gonna use this last arrow to deal 2 damage. He's only at 4 left, guys. This is hopefully 4. He's a pony. Pony. Pony boy. Okay. We do have a walk. So let's actually get rid of this. And we're gonna discard this, I think, right? I would imagine, so you discard it. If not, I mean, I can just put it in my backpack at the end of the turn. I'm going to start with the focus just to see if I can get there. I can. We're in the green. Now we're cooking. Now he's toast. He's doo-doo. He's garbage. Let's walk. You, my friend, are trash, okay? You're trash, bro. You're trash. Here he comes. Critical blow. You're trash. That's 1 success. I actually don't like that because that actually ends my turn. But we're still doing 2 damage. Okay, that's fine. That increases. So we actually increase time. I think it was at 4. Okay, so we're at 5. And look at that, guys. We've got both guards. We've got retaliate. He ain't touching us. I am grabbing these just in case if he does decide to touch us. I've got 3 more to spend. Let's just grab an improvise. Yeah, absolutely. Why are we not? Why? That's the thing, is I never buy improvises, and it's probably because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. It's probably because I forget how good they are, and I also don't feel like I need them early game. I feel like improvises are really, really good late game. Like in this situation, where you're loaded up with all the cards that you need, and then you just got cards that you can use, but in all honesty, I'm going to be using improvise. I might actually not, because if he attacks me, which he's going to, I'm just going to retaliate, and even if I get 1 success, I'm dealing 2 damage to him due to Lori's effect. So he's going to attack me. This could be game. Jason Voorhees or Hans the Butcher could actually be going down. There's 1 card. There's 2 cards discarded. We're flipping this to a success. We're dealing 1 damage. He comes in me with his axe. I take his axe, flip it around, jab it right into his stomach. In doing so, I reveal that he has come back alive. Wow. Wow. I'm not worried. Bring it on, big boy. Bring it on. You know what, just for craps and giggles, just because I feel like this is actually going to be his last turn, I'm going to reveal this Dark Power, just to reveal it. It's for every victim Hans kills, +1 blood. Oh, wow, that is... They're both useless! I forgot how... Oh, my goodness. Yeah, we got this. My turn. What should I do? Let's do this. Let's do that. Yeah, let's Furious Strike him. Let's deal the 3 damage. Ooh, that's cooking. Okay, I'm going to discard. Oh, shoot. I didn't use my improvise! I'm actually discarding those. Sue me. Doing 3 damage to him. Yeah, that's game. Reason I did 3 damage, if you guys are not aware, because the Furious Strike only has 2. Lori does an extra if I'm in the same space. So yeah, didn't even get phased. The only damage I actually had was the damage that I took trying to run. I biffed it a couple times trying to sprint, trying to run. I just biffed it on my own. I'm clumsy oaf. What can I tell you? Well, guys, that was a little fun. You know, a little fun Friday the 13th little game here. I love Final Girl, and I'm so glad to have my streaming stuff back. Again, if you guys don't know, I had a little bit of water damage. I couldn't quite do the streaming that I wanted to have done. Is that a sentence? But we're back. And again, I'm tuning in tomorrow, and I hope to see a lot of you guys there tomorrow, because I think tomorrow is going to be a blast. I'm hoping that to be a couple-hour stream. I think it's going to be a fun ranking video. I would love to hear some of your guys' views and comments about if you guys have played Villainous, it's about Villainous. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts and comments about Disney Villainous, what Disney Villainous ideas I should have. And even Final Girl, I'd love to hear in the chat like what expansions you want me to see. I have all of them currently up to date. However, I don't have the new ones that went on flash sale, the Bad Times at Buddyland, and there was another one. Yeah, I don't have that. I have the money set aside for it once it comes out. So as soon as the second it comes out, I am snatching that, because Bad Times at Buddyland, it's clear what it's based off of. And I also play a video game called Dead by Daylight, which that franchise has also entered into that other franchise. So we have 2 Five Nights at Freddy's, like... Yeah, I love the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise. But yes, if you guys want to see anything, I think my next one I want to do is Hellscape. I think Hellscape, or even... What is the killer app? What is the killer tomorrow? Wow, you guys know. The Hunter one. The Killer After Tomorrow. Why am I blanking on this? Oh well. the one with the Hunter 5 and the Hunter X or Mark 5 or Mark X. That one's really intricate, really detailed. With the booty savior, that terrible savior guy. I had fun. I've only played it once. I did win. I did win my first time, and I feel like I played the rules correctly, but I want to do it again just to see. I actually got the savior pretty much on my side the majority of the game, and I think that's probably why I won. Is I kind of focused on getting him to a certain level at a certain time where I could move him as well. Because I feel like once you can move the savior, it's a lot easier to do things. But if you cannot move the savior, I mean, what has he got, 4 health? It's super easy for the Mark 5, Mark X, whatever, who's attacking him to get him. So, thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's really good to be back. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow, tell your friends, leave comments. I appreciate you guys.